Being able to interpret sensor data is fundamental in robotics. For tactile sensors, the interpretation of the data should produce some useful tactile features, such as normal force, shear force, contact location, slip and/or edge orientation. In optical tactile sensors, a common method is to transduce information from the sensing surface by tracking fixed markers. However, the track pin position of these markers are not directly linked with the physical dimensions of touch. To this end, black box classification and regression techniques such as neural networks or Bayesian methods are used with robot systems.
In the work presented in the corresponding paper, we introduce a method for transducing deformation of the sensor by computing an additional dimension to the data which can be directly linked to the physical dimensions of touch. We have achieved this by utilizing the natural region properties of Voronoi tessellation. Voronoi tessellation is the mathematical principle of partitioning a plane into regions based on the distance between points on that plane. We apply this method to the 2D point data collected from the sensor. This produces cells that have inherent properties useful for interpreting the data, such as their area. Increase in area of the cells, shown in red on the visualization, is a direct result of compressing the sensor surface. Decrease in the area of the cell, seen in blue, represents the expansion of the sensing surface due to actions such as shear or pinches. The movement of pins contains information on the local surface shear, represented here by red arrows on the visualization. The global average of these estimates the shear across the entire sensor. In this experiment, the inferred shear angle is validated against the direction of movement exerted by the arm. The results show that the inference of shear direction can be achieved with a mean error of 2.29 degrees, without the use of black box classifiers or regressors. Supervised learning methods will have a lower error than demonstrated here, but without the need for training and prior knowledge of the stimulus, the demonstrated methods are more versatile in general. By introducing the Voronoi tessellation to the two-dimensional data of the sensor, it has been possible to infer key tactile features from the data without the use of black box methods. The methods also proved to be a useful visual aid for interpreting the sensor data. The work has demonstrated a potential to expand the number of features inferred to include the inference of torque, slip, and possibly the shape and orientation of contact stimuli. Having all of these modalities will further enhance the usability and versatility of the sensor. For example, using the inference of these features to control a robot hand, a task that is challenging to do with the classifier due to the low accuracy of the hand in comparison to robot arms.